Sometimes it's nice to have a happy ending and celebrate friendship and love and hope. It's nice. Although, have you guys seen the new Malcolm in the Middle, like the Hulu show? Oh my god. Ah! We've been watching it. The first episode, honestly, it was not bad. It was alright. It was okay. Like, I didn't hate it. But we're on like episode 2 now, just out of morbid curiosity, and it's just, it's like, I don't know, like a reanimated corpse of the old show with all the joy and life sucked out of it. It just feels like the HR department was like shadowing over everybody writing every scene at any point, and all the characters aren't really like characters so much as just like vehicles for like a lecture to be delivered in some way. And some of like the, I don't know, like even like the physical comedy moments just seem too, they feel too played up. Like if it comes on too strong and it honestly like goes into the uncanny valley almost. Like I like the slapstick comedy in the original show, and like Lois is hitting Dewey with rocks. In the new show, it feels phoned in, and it either feels phoned in or it feels like played up to an absurd degree where it feels like the characters themselves are being puppeteered by some malevolent force, if that makes sense. It's like honestly kind of creepy. And yeah, it's like full of like, oh, remember this kind of stuff, instead of like making up new jokes. Kind of like the, if you guys have ever seen the fucking sequel to Happy Gilmore, that was one of the worst things I have ever seen in my life. It's horrible. Is it really only gonna be like 5 episodes long? I really hope so. Oh my god. I just don't see why there was even a need for it to be brought back with a reboot or a revival. I don't understand that. They did that with King of the Hill too, and Beavis and Butthead. At least with Beavis and Butthead, it's just like carrying off from where they left off. They're not like aged up or anything, and they're still just being wacky and dumb. And it was alright, like the one episode I saw of it. But the new King of the Hill, it's the same deal as the Malcolm in the Middle, where it just feels like, it feels wrong! It feels wrong! It's all like weird digital animation too, which like it takes the soul, the texture out of the old show. It just feels wrong for King of the Hill to be animated like that, like a fucking episode of Family Guy. It just doesn't seem right. And that's another thing is, the new Malcolm in the Middle, it feels wrong for it to be set in modern times. Like, I don't really mind that like all the characters are aged up. It's been 20 years. They kind of had to if they were gonna do something like this. But what if I just don't care? What if I'm satisfied with the way the show was, and I don't really care like what fucking Malcolm is up to when he's 40 years old? I don't care. Like, there's nothing that, like, they don't even really do anything that interesting with it. And all the references to like modern day internet shit is like disconcerting. It just feels like they're trying too hard to be topical, and it's cringe. Cause what part of the charm of Malcolm in the Middle was just like the early 2000s vibe. You know, like the suburban, like lower middle class. Just everybody's just like dysfunctional and wacky. It had a certain atmosphere and a texture to it that is completely ripped away in the new show, and it feels sterile and just dead inside. Like, it feels like in every scene the characters, even when the characters are about to do something funny, and like in the old show, the whole point was like, it's just this dysfunctional family, but they have a heart of gold, you know? Like, there's some like heartfelt, cute, wholesome moments in the old show, but not at like the expense of actually being funny, if that makes sense. There's too many parts in the new show where it feels like it's leaning more into like being a drama, and the characters literally turn to the camera to be like, well, I really hope I don't gaslight her. I really hope I don't do gaslighting to my girlfriend who I love. It's just, I hate it. But that just happened. They're like using like fucking internet therapy speak buzzwords in Malcolm in the Middle. It's not right. If you want to do that, make a new show. I don't care. Make a whole new show, different setting, different characters for the story you want to tell. But it's fucking Malcolm in the Middle. It feels weird. It's like you fucking like took a corpse and reanimated it with like a fucking like chat GPT core that tells it to, I don't know, like feeds it Reddit am I the asshole posts as its main memory bank. It's just sad. And it's not funny. It's the worst part. I chuckled one time during the last episode we watched. One time. The rest of the episode, I was sitting there like, I felt physical pain. And the one joke I laughed at, I mean, it's not really a spoiler. They're taking Hal to microdose because he's depressed about his family mistreating him. Yada, yada, yada. And the guy that's taking him is like, yeah, like, this guy's helped me out a lot. I used to have a gambling addiction and I replaced it with porn. And he like raises his eyebrows up like that, and it was like a funny like it's a funny one-liner. It got a chuckle out of me, but that was the one time. And like the Bryan Cranston is an amazing actor, but he's one of the characters that I feel like, I don't know if they're directing him to just go so over the top. Like, I know that was his character in the original show, but the way he acts in this new show, it just feels like he's hamming it up to the degree where it feels desperate, where it's just like, yeah, remember when Hal used to freak out all the time? I'm gonna do it even harder. And it feels like a fever dream watching it almost. Where even as wacky and as dysfunctional as the original show would get, like, they would always get into wild mishaps, and there's a lot of like amazing cringe comedy moments, but it still felt grounded in a way. It still felt grounded and like oddly relatable. Like you kind of relate with all the characters to some degree. Like, oh yeah, like this is exactly what it's like to grow up in a dysfunctional family. It's crazy.